Very pleased and a little bit surprised. To have beaten a couple of the visiting lads, and very pleased with my own run. Finished the time about 17.5 minutes, which is a PB by just over a minute, and in the conditions, I think worth a little bit more. So I'm really.
Would you like to say how much the win was worth?
Oh, it's very hard to judge. I wouldn't like to put a figure on it. Half a minute, who knows?
In the early stages, you ran with Paul and Andy. Were you comfortable at that stage? Did you always think you were going to break away, or how did you feel?
Well, my own race plan and the way I thought it would figure out was that there would be a little groove up to about 4 or 5 miles, which was the way it turned out. And then about 5 miles I felt quite strong. Myself and Paul dropped Andy, and then around about 10k I found myself just drifting away from Paul. Essentially, I was just keeping going about the same speed, keeping laps around about 2 minutes 40, and just trying to maintain steady pace at that speed, really.
So what were your opening laps? What sort of time were you doing in the early stages?
All the time was around about 2:37, 2:39, 2:40 in that area. So the others were slowing. I didn't speed up, I just kept my pace as it was.
So you're sticking on the track this season, or does that inspire you to do more on the road?
It doesn't inspire me to do that race for another 2 years, really. Seriously, I'm still concentrating on the track. My training's been going well. I knew that there was a good race on today. I'm still keeping going on the track for the moment. Maybe move onto the road in a couple of years' time.
And well, do you have any ambitions towards the marathon? That's the obvious question when people do the road scene.
The answer might well be the last question, maybe in a couple of years.
Well, it won't be the last question, because former Fell Runner of the Year, do you have any ambition to return to that? When you're a veteran, maybe?
Yeah, maybe in about 5 years' time. When I've got no speed left in my legs. I'm old like you, Murray.
Personal best by over a minute in that win. That's some performance. Pleased?
Yeah, absolutely delighted, Murray. It was a great performance. I put a lot of training in throughout the winter months, and I think it's all paid off today.
And you're going for the London Marathon now?
Yeah.
Are you going to announce what your plans?